Hello, guys, and welcome back to Storytime Mania World 4 with your host, Xandra Tisano. And I know you want me to do a holiday series, so here we have Mr. Devil by Xandra Tisano. That's me! Well, I was the one who decided to do this story. Mr. Devil by Xandra Tisano. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, lived a man who was very cheeky to anyone, I assume. The person had a jaw on his hat and a grin on his face, and he even will come around till Halloween. That person is Mr. Devil. He lives in a very big mansion on top of a hill in Spooky Land near his sister Luma Scary, who lived in Spooky Cottage. As you might imagine, that hill where Mr. Devil's house was so bigger than the hill that Luma Scary's house had. Bit confusing, I know. Now one evening, 2 days before Halloween had started, Mr. Devil sat down in his chair at the top of his hill in his big mansion, wondering what to do before Halloween could start. "What can I do to keep myself busy?" thought Mr. Devil. "I know," he said. "I'll make some new friends." Before going outside to make any friends, he went in the kitchen for some breakfast. Breakfast? At midnight? Yes. Mr. Devil was always different to the other people around his neighborhood. He always sleeps in the evening. After breakfast, Mr. Devil set off for a walk to find who could be his best friend. He shut the door behind him and turned the lights on. Mr. Devil didn't know that keeping the lights on wasn't safe because wasting light would run out of electricity, especially on Halloween. The first place Mr. Devil went to was little Miss Dottie's house. Outside of the house, he found Percy's costume. Percy was little Miss Dottie's dog. He started making a tree man by chopping up wood and then stacking the big one onto Percy's costume, the little one off the big trunk, and topped off with a leaf. Little Miss Dottie was not very happy. Percy, I'm sorry, but I have to make you another costume." After leaving little Miss Dottie's costume off Percy, little Miss Dottie was right that she had to recreate another one. The next place he went was Mr. Meadow's house. Mr. Meadow lived in Meadowland. Mr. Devil crept into Mr. Meadow's bedroom, and while Mr. Meadow was sleeping, he drew yellow stripes on his hat and a clown costume on himself. Poor Mr. Meadow got confused when he looked in the mirror. Then he cut a tree in Mr. Topsy-Turvy's backyard and turned it upside down. Mr. Devil could not try helping himself with his scaring powers. Things keep getting worse. He tried scaring Mr. Happy with a rubber spider, but Mr. Happy found out that Mr. Devil's spider was made out of rubber and he was not scared of it. He crept into Miss Splendid's mansion and went upstairs and put a black cat in her bedroom, but little Miss Splendid had to get her beauty sleep because she had a long, late night after having a Halloween party. The next morning, Mr. Happy woke up to a great start. He was going to think about something to do to Mr. Devil, but then he had a plan. He went upstairs to his closet and grabbed his ghost costume to scare Mr. Devil. The only thing that Mr. Devil was scared of was ghosts. Just then, Mr. Happy hid behind a bush, where he was about to see Mr. Devil walking around the corner. Then found Mr. Devil walking by and... Mr. Devil ran away from the ghost as fast as he could, and it was a long, long way till he got home because through the night he got lost in a forest, and 2 minutes later he found a way out. On his way home, he met little Miss Scary. "Hello," said little Miss Scary. "How is your Fright Night going?" "Oh, not so much fun," said Mr. Devil. "I keep trying to scare people with things made of cardboard or rubber, but it cannot work for me." Little Miss Scary was shocked. "Not good," said little Miss Scary. Then... Boo! They scare each other. Hi guys, you're in the end credits with me, and I hope you enjoyed this story. And This is very fun that I made a special edition with purple pens since it was Halloween. And so guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and keep a like in the comments. Also, happy Halloween from Storytime Mania World 4.